So there's a Black Knight up at the top of these stairs. The reason I'm killing him is that they drop a Black Knight sword that I have wanted since I started this playthrough, and I haven't gotten one yet. So I'm just going to inch up here. Hi, buddy. I see you. You're very pretty, and you have a big sword, and I want that sword. So I'm going to backstab you. Oh, God! And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Last time we gamed the Drake and got over to the Sunbro Covenant area. This beautiful area with sun, hollows, all that jazz. But I did not show you the other nice thing about this. And the Drake had flown away before, and he's probably going to come back here in a second. But we're going to try, and if he pops up here, I'm going to run away. Just going to get rid of these guys so I can show you some of the beautiful weapons that I have here. The Soul of the Nameless Soldier, and of course, the Claymore, a very, very good weapon that I will be using for a little bit just to show it off. Or not, actually it's a two-handed weapon. God, I keep doing that. Anywho's it. Let's throw that Drake sword back on. That is a great weapon, and I'm going to eventually get into it, but unfortunately you're going to have to wait a little bit of time. Alright, so here's the Boar. Actually, you know what? Boar sucks. Let's go kill the Black Knight first. I am just scattered today. That is okay, though. So there's a Black Knight up at the top of these stairs. The reason I'm killing him is that they drop a Black Knight sword that I have wanted since I started this playthrough, and I haven't gotten one yet. So I'm just going to inch up here. Hi, buddy. I see you. You're very pretty, and you have a big sword, and I want that sword. So I'm going to backstab you. Oh, God! Okay. So, like other Black Knights, the trick to these guys, and avoiding that attack, trick to these guys is kind of getting them on an uneven level with you, and most of their attacks will go over your head, except for this guy. This guy's kind of a jerk because he does a lot of vertical swings, like that one. I'm just going to drag him down here a bit. Throw another S. Actually, I don't know if that's enough health to survive another hit like that. There we go. Drake's sword makes things easy. It's still no sword. Ah, Dark Souls, you suck. Okay, so let's go over to the Boar. I was really hoping for that sword, actually. I'm just going to keep talking about it until I get it. I know that it's never going to give me it, but I can hope, right? So notice the insane amount of damage that this Drake sword does in comparison with the battle axe that I had earlier. The only downside is that you cannot really use the R2 button, or the R2 attack with this thing. And I'll show you why in a second. I mean, it's a great attack. It does quite a bit of damage, so just like that. I mean, 16 of that guy is nothing to scoff at. But it takes down the durability by like 30% every time you use it. So you'll have to spend a lot of souls to repair this weapon if you try to use that attack too often. So now you're just gonna, I'm just gonna cut through these guys. Now the Alluring Skull is the little trick that I wanted to show you here. I believe I covered it in my last playthrough on my other guy, but I'm gonna show you again. Ow! Why didn't I see that guy? Ooh, that was close. That would have been really bad. Anywho, let's go ahead and switch the Gold Pine Resin over to the Alluring Skull, and I'll show you this cool little trick here. So with the skull, it's actually a throwable item, so when you use it, it's just going to toss it wherever you're looking. What I'm going to do is get this guy over here, and then I'm going to toss it right into the fire. Notice the little blue dust in the fire. He's going to get all really, excited for that blue dust and burn himself. It makes it really easy to kill him, just like that. So if any of you are struggling, that Alluring Skull is great to help you get by that guy. So now let's head down into these little catacombs here. This guy's going to try to bait you out, but there's a couple dudes off to the sides that are going to jump in and try to kill you. Luckily, I know they're there, so... Actually, the first time I came through here, they caught me off guard and were able to kill me, and I felt really ashamed that I died by hollow. But, I mean, that's what happens in Dark Souls. You die by the stupidest things. Oh, come back here. I'm just gonna grab this mysterious key. This opens up the door to Lautrec, and Lautrec is kind of a dick, but we're gonna forgive him because he has a very interesting storyline. And I say this all the time. I don't know. I hate him. He's a jerk. And he's meant to be hated. Maybe some people love him. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not paying attention apparently. I'm joking around too much. That's okay. I'm just gonna come over here, grab this, and continue on. So we're heading over to the Undead Parish. The Undead Parish houses a couple of nice little mini bosses and the main boss, the Bell Gargoyle. I think I said Taurus Demon last episode. Tongue-tied. But the Bell Gargoyles. So the two mini bosses are the Tower Guardian, which is guarding another Firekeeper soul, and also a Channeler. Both of them have really interesting, well, I guess they don't both have really interesting mechanics, but Channeler's cool. So yeah, what you just saw me do is something I tried to do to the Black Knight earlier. And if you kind of sneak up on guys, you can sometimes backstab them because they only react to the amount of noise you're making. So you want to be wearing really light armor or no armor at all. And you won't be making any noise when you move really slowly. You'll be able to run up to them like that. As long as you're walking really... Oh, wow, he started swinging really quick, didn't he? He knew it was coming. It won't stop it, though. Did I? No, okay. I thought I missed an item for a second there. I was about to be angry with myself. So there's two guys here. There's a Balder Knight off to your left, which are those guys with the rapiers and the shields, and then there's this guy, you know, just your normal shield guy. Oh, I just got trapped in this corner with a Balder Knight. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's let this guy attack. I'm just going to bait out his attack. There we go. Drake Sword for life. Now you want to cut off to the left. Don't go forward, cut off to the left. There is a shortcut here that you're going to want to grab before you go into the parish with all the Balder Knights, the Channeler, and all that stuff. Just down here, you know, you kill this guy right here, nice and easy, get the basement key, which is the thing that opens the door to the lower burg, and open this. This just gets you back to where the boar was, back over to that bonfire, makes things a lot easier. They're just going to come up here. There's a halberd off to the left. Not my favorite weapon. I don't use it. Other people like it. Not really my cup of tea. And then you're going to fight your way in here. There are 3 Balder Knights at this door, so this door is actually kind of the difficult door. But I always enter from there. And it's a lot easier with the Drake Sword anyway. So there is another Balder Knight off to the left you need to keep your eye on. As soon as you round the corner, he's going to come for you. This guy is the one that sucks, because he will backstab you, he will parry you, he will die. But he's kind of the jerk out of the group. The other two aren't so bad compared to him. Let's just finish off this Balder Knight here. Move on. You missed. Get done. I'm getting a lot of Titanite shards. Thank you. I mean, I know you didn't want to give me the Black Knight sword, but I'll take the Titanite shards. So now the other shortcut that you're going to want to get is just run straight in, run off to the left. This takes you all the way back to Firelink. Just the best shortcut ever. All that stuff that we just did, going under the Drake, through the Rat Room, up through the Boar, all of that, you can now bypass. There's no reason to ever go to the Undead Burg again. I mean, honestly. I'm just going to run down here and get some levels.